Y'all, they got this girl, Emma. Apparently, she went inside Walmart and almost blew the store up, y'all. I don't know what prompted her to do it. What is this? How one teen cleared out an entire Walmart in 30 seconds.
In December 2023, the day just after Christmas, first responders figured it was just another day at work until they were about to be dispatched to a massive building fire in Sparta, Wisconsin. A female had made a trip to Walmart with a simple task in mind: to pick up oatmeal and mayonnaise. After quickly finding the item she needed, she decided to take a detour through the aisles, casually browsing items that caught her attention. She soon found herself drawn toward the craft and fabric section, an area she often frequented for art supplies and materials. While browsing some art folders, she reached into her pocket to call her mom. Instead of finding her phone, she felt a lighter, and in a moment of impulse, took it out and lit an artificial.
Nah, come. All right, hold on now. What do you mean impulse? You can't just. I don't believe it. You can't just go in your pocket and not know the difference between a cell phone to call your mom and a whole lighter. Come on, nah. I think she want to just blow stuff up.
Plant nearby. Not realizing how quickly the fire would spread, she panicked and hurried out of the area without telling anyone what had happened. During the store's evacuation, she took out her phone and quickly recorded the fire burning in the craft aisle, yelling for people to leave.
What the?
Are you serious?
Everyone move from the area! Everyone move from the area!
She trying to make it seem like she helping.
What began as a quick errand for oatmeal and mayonnaise soon turned into.
Why does that? Come on now, oatmeal and mayonnaise. What is you eating it together? She probably did make a little bowl of homemade cream of wheat or something. That's disgusting, bro.
Soon turned into a $7.6 million disaster.
Get over.
Like, how you go from...
Upon arriving, the officer observed several people evacuating the building and quickly retrieved his fire extinguisher.
How do you go from oatmeal and mayonnaise to damn near blowing up the Walmart? I just don't get that.
Thank goodness. Get everybody out. Come on, all we got heavy smoke.
During the quick sweep of the store, they noticed thick smoke pouring from an area near the center of the building, making the fire's location seem suspicious.
Let's just go. I'm not worried about people.
The fire's not just gonna start in the middle of the store like that, though. Like, yeah. I get why that seems weird.
Walking the sprinklers here. Yep. Ethan.
Oh, Jesus.
She's outside. Sorry,
You're all right. Let's just sleep and make sure everybody back. Yep.
Nah, that store's
Is
cool.
everybody out?
I think everybody, yeah.
Okay, you get out. Just get out.
Yes, sir.
Just let it go.
I just don't get why she even did it, bro.
I'll grab this section. I'm gonna go down and I'll go that way. Yeah. All right.
Ooh. Look how dense the smoke is.
4517, can you copy?
Make sure everybody's out. 48, go ahead. I'm helping them sleep here.
Yeah, I'm in here with you. I got grocery cleared except for the far west aisle.
I cleared the back. I told everybody to get out.
Yep. Where the is it?
It's in the craft section, but 30. Are you 10 too?
He needs to get out of there. That boy loves running in the
He
smoke.
took that. He went in that way. I think as long as we got everybody out.
I think everyone's out.
Ethan!
There's some sort of a sprinkler.
Sprinklers are.
This just made me realize too, real quick, like, because they said what it was like $7.4 million worth of damage. Obviously, just looking at this and just seeing it's only smoke and that the clothes aren't like ripped to shreds or anything, you would assume it should never have cost that much in damages. But considering the atmosphere, like, it's fire smoke, people then would be purchasing real money currency to buy damaged goods. Like, I'm not buying something that smells like smoke, like somebody just tried to blow up the store. So yeah, no, she not off the hook. It's over with. That's crazy, bro.
Going.
Oh,
I just noticed that.
yeah. Oh, there's water.
Guys.
Badger buddy!
What was that?
Is there anybody in the back room?
I went through the back. Everybody was going out back.
You should head outside.
Okay.
Oh, it's nice down here. Oh.
I went through the back. There was some guys, and I was telling everybody's out. So I was yelling.
I don't know where Ethan is, but
Ethan was just on the radio. He was all right.
we should not be in that thick shit anymore, I don't think.
We might as well get
Front and double check that side.
get everybody away from the front too, because they're going to be coming in hot.
Oh my gosh, bro. All that smoke.
I bet you that's some dumb kid did this.
I told you, Sarge. I told you. I told you.
Do not speak.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, this is locked up the pharmacy.
Yeah.
It's going. It's got to be going in there. Look at that. But y'all here. Oh yeah, it's rolling somewhere down here.
Yep. Gotta should get some doors.
Bro, no,
open,
she
like
destroyed the
wedged
hell out
open.
that store. Look at that, bro. You can't even see through the smoke back there.
Woo.
Mm-mm.
It's a fire exit, Badger. Don't even think about it.
Clear out that crowd in front.
Yeah. We should get some doors wedged open.
No, that's
I don't know if it's
sad.
here, but it feels like it's getting warm in
And
here.
I think that sprinkler system would be.
That stuff will get worse.
Just get all this stuff out of the way for these fire guys here.
Oh yeah, it is getting warm down here.
Oh yeah. They got everybody away from the front when they come streaming in.
No, that's what he was telling Ethan to do. Ain't
Uh-oh.
good, boss. This
Smoke
ain't
catching up
good.
to him.
Grab my car and park up in front of these doors here.
Okay. I couldn't get too much searching done.
No, it's getting worse in there. It's going. Oh, it's leading up the drain.
You want to take yours, Ethan, and block off that driveway? Ah, never mind. People need to leave.
People need to leave, but
Yeah.
I can stop them from coming in.
Yeah, block one lane off. You guys have the slightest clue what started it? We'll probably want to pull footage to make sure there weren't some kids are doing something stupid in there, I
Yeah, I
guess.
mean, we definitely will. We know where it busted the most was like where we have artificial floral. I mean, it's really
Okay.
bustable.
Yeah, my fear is that some kids did something stupid, kind of worst case. But
Yeah, I mean, impossible.
right.
That's all you got. That's it.
Need help dragging anything anywhere?
Like, did that kid not take into account, like, this is people's work. Like, their whole job. Like, it's not like they're getting paid for this. Look, now they're just outside,
Bring it right there.
bro.
Bring it there.
So messed up.
Here, hold up. Take this with you.
Man, shout out to the police department and the fire department, bro. Like, think about it. They have to deal with this. That girl is at her house acting like this never even happened. And they have to work through all this? Well, I'm sure they enjoy it.
Injuries out here, so we're
Their
good.
job,
Okay.
but still.
During the fire, 78 employees and 165 customers were inside, but thankfully, no one was injured.
I mean-
However, in different situations, others may not be as fortunate when they unexpectedly become victims.
Water. Yeah, this sucks. Just do back up. Do yup.
That's gonna have to be.
That's gonna be addressed. That's nice to know.
All right.
We're good.
This John, store manager.
Yep.
I got his point of contact information for dispatch. I told him just to hang around over here in case Chief needs something from him.
Yep.
Your guys' street department in today?
Should be.
Have them bring up some barricades and just
Close it
barricade
off.
that bottom entrance. Yeah, leave this down.
What the f is his deal? Which one? Where is Mike? You see that? I made a hydrant.
It's been a while.
You're getting the friggin' Garmin tracking, man.
Made a hydrant.
Anybody know if they can change it yet?
No, it sounds like they're all yelling on the radio, so the guys out here can't understand what they're saying. Are you gonna need like any more room here for more trucks or anything?
I'm wondering if that truck is good up there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Can't hear a damn thing in there, can you?
Everybody's hollering the mics and you can't hear it.
Yeah.
What?
As far as he knew, yeah.
Fabric.
Yeah.
Section.
Like fake flowers and stuff, yeah.
Where is he? I don't know. Oh, okay. Everybody's hollering for I know.
Hey, is it our radio? It's not working. I think water is good.
I think it's everybody.
Oh.
It might be something
It's
to do
yours.
with the building, too.
Just yours, dude.
It's probably something to do with the building.
The engine one's in there. I opened those doors down there. The main entrance ones? Yeah. There's a fire exit against that west-east wall.
Okay.
If you pop that open, that thinks that's the closest one to the source of it. Yeah.
You want me to try and sink in and look?
You can't do anything. You can't go in the building.
Back off, Amy. What are you
I'm
doing?
trying to get you some camera coverage.
We'll get it. They got it knocked down. Worst case.
And the second they get that footage, it's a wrap. People really be thinking they blend in. Like, you know how much technology is at our fingertips? Like, girl, they will track you in 15 seconds. Time of the fire, the dispatch. Like, it is not like people will figure. There are people whose career is to figure things like this out. So whatever little festivity she thought she was gonna get, trying to blow up the store damn near, I can't wait.
Scenario, there's some
like,
dumb kids.
After the fire was contained, police spoke with Sparta Area Fire Chief, who noted that the fire seemed sus and requested a review of the security footage.
Review the cameras. I'd be real curious to see what you see.
I am too. When I got here was the location of it, and Jake said that like something's wrong. In the middle of the store.
There's nothing combustible in that alley, that aisle, in that fabric section.
Yep.
As far as anything that would ignite it, I
Right.
think either somebody put something in there, flip something in there, so that, get it as slow as you can get it.
Yeah,
And-
that's our plan. As soon as
Yeah.
we can get in that
See if we
office,
can
we're gonna
figure
go
out.
look and see what we got.
Officers then contacted an asset protection employee to access the surveillance cameras. While reviewing the footage, they observed the suspect igniting the fire before casually walking around to assess the situation. She was later seen standing outside the store among other customers, appearing anxious
dumb,
and
too. Look
uncertain
at
about
that.
where to go. Eventually,
Oh my gosh, do you guys know who blew up the store? Like, why'd you even come to the store? It's people like this, bro. She just pissed me off. My fault.
walking around to assess the situation. She was later seen standing outside the store among other customers, appearing anxious and uncertain about where to go.
That is
Eventually,
crazy.
she made her way to a blue SUV, watching the shitfest unfold before driving off shortly after first responders arrived. A clear image of her face was captured from the security footage. This photo was then forwarded to another officer, who was able to positively identify her as 17-year-old Emma Smith,
Booker.
using a school ID photo.
There's a fire right there.
Like, bro.
Oh, Christ.
That one, hurry.
Like I said, this person seems like they're acting off.
Looks back.
There's smoke right there.
Yeah, bingo.
It almost looks like they're wearing like one of those bomber hats.
Was that him?
I think so.
I think that's him right there.
Right there.
Yep, yeah. He's backing up just a little bit.
See right here by this guy.
Oh, they must
He's
have thought
on
it was
just
a guy.
behind him. He's
Right
tucking
here.
up. Yep, there he is.
Looked like he had his phone out, like he was taking a video or something.
Yeah, it could have been.
See if Erickson can reach out to some of his shithead kids and check their Snapchat feed.
Yep, right there.
Oh,
That's an oh shit look if I've ever seen one.
You ain't kidding.
Oh boy! What did I do?
Definitely looks like a female.
It's a female. Probably should refer this to the school resource office.
Got a video of it from inside.
Really? Who is it?
Oh, that's way after.
Holy balls.
Emma Smith, Street.
Total box right now is just over 7.6 million. I mean, it's going to be a total loss. I don't know what's going to be saved. Like for certain, all of the apparel's gone, right?
Yep.
That's gone.
Any of the food sitting
Any
out
of the
is
food sitting
toast.
out is gone. Anything where sprinklers hit is gone.
So a rough estimate right now, we're 7.6 mil. We're thinking.
Yep,
Rough.
that's the value in the box currently.
Fire chief, he sounds like he might be contacting DCI, so we might have to secure the building and tape it off for a crime scene. So I'm gonna be letting you know in a couple minutes.
Shutting the building down?
Nobody's going anywhere till DCI gets here in a couple hours. They're on their way from Madison now. So this is now a crime scene.
And like in the middle of the store, again, that's the most like wearable section. We're talking like clothes, like some of the food sections kind of veer off towards the middle, sort of towards like either the left or the right of the building. Y'all know how Walmarts are built, if you know. The fact that she went in there, just set it off and left is demonic. Like, what even sets you up in the mentality to want to go in there and just shake it up? The day after Christmas, too, it's like, did you not get the gifts you wanted? I mean, damn. Just messed up all these employees' days because you a hothead crash out.
Okay. All right.
Approximately 4 hours after the fire, police visited the address on file and saw the same blue SUV from the security footage parked outside.
Oh, yeah, they at her house, bro.
Hello.
It's over with.
I'm Detective Bray. Is Emma home?
Yes.
This is Sergeant Lodavis. Can we speak to her?
Okay. What'd she do?
We will sit down and talk to you about it. We'd like to have her down here as well, so.
Fire.
Yeah. She tell you about it?
She told me she was there shopping.
Okay. If she can come down, we'd like to talk to her.
She the one that started it?
She's a possibility, yeah.
As Emma came downstairs to see who was there, she likely realized she was in deep shit.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you come down and chat with us for a second?
Yeah.
You want to have a seat? I'm Detective Bray. This is Sergeant Lodavis. Were you at Walmart today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What'd you go to Walmart for?
Oatmeal and mayo.
Oatmeal and
That's a
mayo?
nasty combo, bro.
Did you go with anybody? No? You seem a little nervous. What's going on?
Because it scared me, genuinely. And yeah, she actually did come home in a panic.
What scared you?
The fire.
Okay. Where were you at when you
Go to
saw it?
Waterworks, bro.
I was walking, I was ready to go check out, and I was in the ladies' bra section, and then someone was saying, oh, there's a fire. And then I saw it, it started reaching the ceiling, and then I said, everyone move away, fire, fire, fire. I have a video if you want to see.
Okay. Well,
Before I let it play, it's just because I already know. It's not even like she went home and theorized what excuse she could possibly use. There's zero story collected and set up. There's no lie ready to go at this exact moment in time. And it's hilarious. Again, she chose to get in that car after Christmas, drive up to the shit, and just flick, and then leave, and then you want to act surprised. It's like... Oh, I just don't like that, dude.
Walmart has a lot of video cameras there. A lot of them.
Like, it's over.
That pretty much cover the entire store. Okay. So did you get your oatmeal and mayo? You got them?
I got them from Hanson instead.
Okay. So why were you over in the bras if you went there to get oatmeal and mayo?
Because when I was going to check out in
Did you
the
have oatmeal
self-checkout,
and mayo in your hands?
Mm-hmm. And then I set it down right where the refrigerator was in the self-checkout aisle. There was one where it's not in there, but it's like right outside of it. And I put it there, and then I walked out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
When you were, why were you going through like the section with the bras and stuff?
I always take a shortcut, and plus I read on my hand that I needed socks.
Okay.
I know you got some for me, but I usually like to wear black socks, and so I was gonna get those. I didn't.
They're not believing this at all, I feel like.
Okay. Were you anywhere else in the store? Where would that have been?
I was looking at art bags in the art supply section.
Okay. What else was in that aisle?
What do you mean?
What other items were in the aisle that you were in?
Markers, sticky notes. It was just typical art stuff.
Okay. Were you in any other aisles?
I was in that aisle where it happened, but
What aisle was that?
that was the art section where the paints and stuff were.
Okay.
How do you know what happened there?
because I saw.
Bro, I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing, bro. Obviously, it's not funny. I shouldn't even have to explain myself there. I just can't believe this girl went in there and just flamed it up. Just complete art, just an arsonist. Then went home, didn't come up with a script, nothing. Just like, what did she think was gonna result out of all of this? I'm so confused.
But when
How
I
would
turned,
you be able to see it?
because everyone was turning and pointing.
How would
and
you be able to see what
because
was in
when
the
I was
aisle?
because when I was walking away, the art bag section, it was on this side, not the other side by the clothes. It was near where you would find home stuff. I was looking at the art section, and then I was gonna walk away, and then I went in the fabric section to the socks and the bras, and then that's when someone said, "Oh my God, look, there's a fire." And that's when I turned around, and I made the stupid decision to just stay and videotape it instead of leaving, and I watched it over multiple times, and it's pretty clear to me that it was in that section.
Well, the whole thing was stupid. Not just
Did
you
you see
recording.
anybody else in the section where fabrics were and stuff like that? No?
Nobody else was in there?
There was an old lady, I think, with her family, and they were near it, and then this other person that I was standing near was saying, "Everyone move from the area," and then I started shouting that too, and you can see it in the video.
Do you have the video? You still have it? Can I come with you?
Sure.
So she's on camera walking out of the aisle, like moments before the fire starts.
And nobody else was in the aisle?
Not that we can see. And nobody exits the aisle from either side. And her demeanor coming in and leaving are very different.
That's me shouting that.
There was nobody else in the aisle with the fabrics and stuff when you were down there except for an old lady.
And her family, I would presume. And then that's when everyone started walking out the door. And I followed with that.
Okay. So, do you remember where you were right before people started saying there was a fire?
I was walking where those home items were. I was walking out of that aisle after I was done looking at beads and stuff.
Okay.
And then that's when I went to go look at the art bags in the other section. And then I walked out, went near this other old lady who was shopping. And then,
old
I
ladies.
was wearing my hat, so I don't know if I missed it or something, but I was walking in the fabric area. And then I felt like some kind of heat a little bit. And that's when I went to the bra section. But no one else was around me. Everyone was just shopping and everything.
At this point, you could legitimately tell she's making this up as she goes. Like, there's no way to explain it. Considering we know everything we know from this, like, from the jump of the video, I don't know. There's, like, no words to describe the amount of, like, there's absolutely no way out of this than this. Like, girl, it ain't nothing you could say to shake it. You were on 4K high definition quality cameras and tried to just blow up they spot. Like, let's be for real.
And you felt heat? How long after you left that aisle?
Just like a split second. And then
Why was that?
Because you did it.
that's when I saw all the smoke and everything.
'Cause you did it.
And
But no one else was in the aisle and then you felt the heat?
Because you did it. Yeah, you see how you just told on yourself right there?
Okay.
That's crazy. They
So-
not
I think
believing it.
it's time for you to be honest with us at this
Exactly,
point.
yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay.
So, Emma, there's the footage shows you leave the aisle where the fire started, moments before the smoke starts rising up from the shelf, and your behavior when you walk out of that aisle, you're obviously paying attention to what's happening down there. You can see your head turning and like looking down there several times.
Because I'm usually paranoid about people following me.
Okay.
I do have moments where I get overly paranoid and it makes me act erratically, and she can.
Boom, there you go. Stay at the house. If there's gonna be moments, and I have to say this, age plays zero issue. When I was the age 17, if I knew I had some form of a tendency that made me just act erratic and do just bizarre things out to inconvenience people in public, I should not be leaving my house without some form of like a checks and balances in place, or just something set up to where you're not gonna get caught up to this capacity. Because like, what do you mean? At 17-year-old, you clearly know right from wrong, and it is clearly wrong to attempt to set entire blaze to a Walmart. Like,
back that up. and I'm sorry.
I can understand that, and I'm not saying that you're this bad person who's trying to hurt anyone or anything like that. But the footage shows you coming out of where that fire started.
I
And
know,
you're the
but
only one there.
And as soon as you leave, we follow you all the way through the store. And I mean, you're trying to cover your face when you're walking out of the door.
no, I was in panic doing this.
Okay.
What did you start it with?
I didn't have anything. You can check my whole room, my whole body, person, everything. I don't have anything.
I'm not asking you if you have anything. I'm asking you what you started it with.
I didn't start it with anything.
We need you to be honest. Okay? There's lots of footage. You're clearly in a panic right now. So what did you start with?
The state crime inspectors
They're
are
not
coming
stupid,
to check
bro.
the fire, and they're going to be able to tell us exactly how it happened. Like, not like it maybe happened this way or it maybe happened that way.
What did you start with?
My lighter.
Okay. Where's the lighter at now?
It's in.
You can even see the mom's reaction, bro. That's crazy.
Emma, where's the lighter
It's
at?
in the kitchen. Where?
I don't want you to touch it. I want you to tell me where it's at.
What's gonna happen to me? Please tell me.
Tell me where the lighter is.
Emma, this is a felony. That's the
Where's the lighter
short
at?
stick of it.
Like,
I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. I really wasn't thinking. I don't take my meds today, and I'm
Emma,
impulsive.
Okay.
Calm down. Where's the lighter at?
It's in the kitchen. When you walk in, there's like a cabinet right here. There's the garbage.
Next to the refrigerator first.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk you over there and I want you to show me where it's at, okay? I don't want you to touch it. Okay? So let's go grab it. Don't touch it, just show me where it's at. Which one is it?
Green.
The green one?
Is she gonna get arrested for this?
Go to jail. Please be honest with me.
duh.
Come back over here. We're not done yet.
So what did you start? What did you start on fire?
What did you light?
I lit one of the leaves of the fake plants, and I really didn't mean to,
What do you mean? Explain that
say
to me.
that,
Help me
bro.
understand.
because I wasn't thinking about anything that could have happened at the end. I didn't even think about that.
You weren't thinking about shit. I'm sorry. My thing is like, bro, for you to go in the store, what was it? Cream of wheat and a face wrap. What did she say? No. She said mayo and oatmeal. If those were the objectives to complete and you did everything else but that, and then backpedal on the couch and say like you didn't mean to do it, it just can't fly. Not in the real world, right? Like, she's 17, she's learning, growing, impulsive, erratic, whatever. She still knew to not do it and still follow through and did it. Meaning, accidentally setting a fire off in the store is like, say if there, bro, it really shouldn't happen. There's nothing flammable in the store unless you are opening products and using them or being weird. And to have a lighter and to set fire to a fake plant, that store gonna blow up, girl. You lucky nobody passed away from that.
And I feel really guilty, but
So,
I
help
really
me
don't
under-
want to go to jail.
Help-
Seriously, you could have hurt somebody. Do
I
you
know,
not
that's
understand
why-
the gravity of the situation?
No, I
child?
do. I do now, and I'm really
Help
sorry.
help me
Please.
understand. Calm down. Take a breath.
I don't want to kill myself.
You're not going to. Calm down.
Oh my goodness.
Emma.
Why did you
Oh.
start the leaf on fire? Let's start with that. Just take some breaths and explain it to me. Why you did that.
I don't know. I don't know why I did it.
Okay.
I just,
Do you like fire or what?
I do.
Okay.
I couldn't help myself. I mean, I could. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking straight, and
So what did you want the outcome
She gotta
to be?
get
I
off her
thought it would
phone.
just die out.
Did you
I swear.
did you see it start to burn more than you expected, and is that when you walked away from it?
I started to panic, and I felt really bad.
Have you ever had other fires, like controlled ones, before?
Just in my own room, but
Room?
I swear
What are you lighting in your room? No, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. It was this one time I had to be like 9 or 10. Don't judge me. Y'all see this Play-Doh right here? I used to love Play-Doh when I was little. I don't even know how I bought this now. I remember I took the Play-Doh and pretend this is a lamp, just zero shade. It was a bare lamp. I remember I was in my room and I wanted to like act like I was cooking. So I just sizzled the Play-Doh on top of the lamp and the lamp blew up. It just exploded. Did I get in trouble? Absolutely. I don't even know what prompted me to do that. But again, that's me being weird in my room at age 9. At 17, to know to go into a store and not to take a lighter and light things on fire and just walk off, assuming it'll just take care of itself, is crazy. That's like 2 totally different worlds. I wish y'all would try and compare it. You can't. Literally, you can't, bro. Like, Play-Doh fun. That was different. That was different. That was different.
I don't know.
What do you burn in your room sometimes?
Paper.
Just pieces of paper?
Up in your room?
Not often, but just my intention was to just go to Walmart and get the oatmeal and mayonnaise and just walk out. But I got distracted because I wanted to, get a container of some sort in the beads aisle. But then when I was searching around my pocket to see, just to ask my mom something, that's when I felt the lighter, and I did.
So
all
why-
of that was just
Why did
blurred
you have
out.
do you smoke? Do
I
you smoke cigarettes, or why did
no,
you have?
no.
Where did this green lighter come from?
It was in my room already for months on end already, and when I put on my pants, it was already in there because
Okay.
I probably forgot it in the dryer when I
Gotcha.
was washing my pants. I don't know why I carry it, but it's not cigarettes, but I used to smoke weed.
I mean, but carrying it isn't the issue. I think she was getting ready to say she used to smoke weed. Carrying it isn't the issue. It's the usage of it being on your person. Meaning, her Walmart trip could have been 5 minutes max. The fact that you abruptly got distracted to the point where you evidently made the most horrid decision is something deeper than you just simply, again, accidentally having that happen. Like, she psychologically is going through it to where if it's going to be that difficult to make that decision, she should not be going to Walmart by herself. If something like that can just easily, that's low-key scary, y'all. Because there are some people who it just, however you normally perceive things, they could take that and be hypersensitive to it. To where, again, 1 or 2 differences in actions can have catastrophic events take place directly after that. I know it sounds wild, but that's how different people are. Bro, you don't know what could go on in someone's mind.
Okay.
But that stopped too.
Okay. Why did you put it in the drawer down here?
I was panicking.
Okay.
Because when I was driving home, I was shaking, and that's when I realized I really
This cat, bro.
Just so I have it clear, you just wanted to start the leaf on fire?
I swear
For
I
what? For what reason? Just explain. For
I
what
didn't
reason?
have a reason. I can't think of any kind of reason that I would do that.
Okay.
And I swear I didn't mean to, but
So you left and you came back here, or did you stop anywhere else?
I came right back here, but I went to Quick Trip first because I was going to get gas, but I didn't park in the gas station, and I just wanted to go home because
Which Quick
I
Trip
just
did you
felt
go to?
shame.
Did
I
you go
didn't-
in the store?
I don't even remember doing it, but I know I did it. I don't know why. I don't have a reason. I don't have a motive or anything. I didn't want to hurt anyone. I didn't want to get in trouble, but I did anyway. I don't know why I did it. I really don't.
Okay. So, did you go into the store at Quick Trip? Did you try to start something on fire in Quick Trip? So what did you do when you went
I
into Quick
went
Trip?
in the Quick Trip. I went to the bathroom, and I looked at myself in the mirror and started crying. And then I just walked out and went home. I will
Why?
pay any amount of money
Just
to get
listen.
rid of this,
Yo,
please.
you
I don't want
can't
to
afford this.
Listen,
it up.
did you, which direction did you come in at? Because you're parked this way.
I really can't remember doing it, but like I said, I knew I did it, and impulsivity has always been a problem with me, and I'm really not trying to blame it on that, but I don't remember doing it. I just know that when I was walking out, I was shaking and I couldn't feel my limbs, and I just
She can't be out in
regretted it.
public like this
And
at
I tried
all.
exercising right before you guys came here.
Not if you're again just this. How do you even describe it? Untamed, really. Is that the right word? Sure. The scariest part about hearing her say all this stuff right now is the fact that she quite literally does not have an excuse as to why it happened, but it still happened. That in itself, I find to be nerve-wracking. Because, like, I don't know, having a solid mindset and a rightful way of thinking is such an important trait to carry throughout life, I feel like. Because it evidently sets you up to where, like, you are in charge of yourself and you make those decisions due to how you morally stand with things. And so to not have any boundaries in your mind, or again, to just have a mentality like her specifically to where, again, she can go to Walmart, for instance, and blink of an eye, take out a lighter and just light things on fire. Just the scale in terms of that being a very worrisome thing in the future is like, you gotta get checked out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't even know how to describe that, but that's not a normal thing you should be doing. Because again, somebody easily could have gotten hurt. She didn't know. She left. She recorded a little bit and then just left the store. So like, I just don't get it.
Ease my anxiety, but I feel really guilty. I really didn't mean to do it. I don't know what was going through my mind. So bad.
It's just stuff, okay?
I'm so
It's
glad
nobody
I
got
didn't hurt
hurt.
anyone.
Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. It's just stuff, okay?
I will pay all the damages. I don't care how.
You're not gonna have enough to pay those damages.
No, you're not.
What am I gonna do? Wait, what's gonna happen?
Well, the stuff is, like you said, it's just stuff, okay? You'll never have enough to pay to replace that stuff, but it's Walmart. They have insurance
No,
for
I'm being so
taking
serious.
care of that.
I'm so glad I didn't hurt anyone.
Oh, nobody got
No,
hurt.
you're right. Nobody got hurt.
God, I feel so bad. I don't know what came over me to do it. I just can't think of a single reason.
Did you try to put it out? Or did it just get so big so fast that you couldn't?
When I saw it spreading, I wanted to go back, but I freaked out and I didn't say anything.
Did it spread fairly quickly?
I didn't mean for it to happen.
Explain to me how it spread.
I don't know. When I told you I was walking away from it, I looked back and it just reached the ceiling and I was like, holy shit, I freaked out.
Where on the shelf was the leaf that you lit? Was it like waist level? Was it down lower?
It was a waste of it.
About waist high?
I didn't want that to happen, period. Now that I just don't know.
So how
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the level of patience that these officers have right now is crazy. I mean, I consider myself a very just calm person too. There's never really anything I feel can genuinely make me upset, especially if it's within my control. If it's out of my control, again, why be upset? I can't control the outcome, so it has nothing to do with me. To be an officer and to just hop into any situation and just know how to like contain yourself and control your emotions and have a always sharp, like a always ready to go rational way of thinking is rare, bro. I feel like not a lot of people have that. And so, yeah, I just want to say shout out to them because that is honestly they're asking all the right questions. They're being direct. They're not sweet talking her. They're not trying to make it seem like, oh, everything's peachy perfect. But like, they need these details. Like, this is important. So, nah, shout out to them.
quickly did it get big?
Really fast, like
Okay.
less than a minute.
Yeah. How long did you stand there for and watch it?
I was frozen in place in that bra section for a split second, and then,
Could you see it? Could you see the fire from the bra section?
all I saw was just the top of it from the shelf to the ceiling.
Okay, so you could see it going over the top of the shelf. How long did you stay in the aisle once you lit the leaf?
I looked at it for a split second, and then when I walked away, that's when I finally realized, and that's why I acted fidgety in the video, because I wanted to turn back and put it out, but I was freaking out because I didn't want to get hurt. I burned myself before, and it hurts, but I also, God, can I please still go to school?
I imagine, yeah, you'll go to school at some point.
What do you mean?
Right.
At some point? What's gonna happen?
At some point.
We will be arresting you.
You better go get some pants on and yourself.
I'll be coming with you, so just go slow.
I swear, I'm not a pyromaniac. I don't. Oh, God.
So, at the age of 17, she can be booked into jail.
I figured.
Listen.
Please, I'm
Calm
so
down.
sorry.
Listen. You're 17, okay? Right? You're gonna be okay. You have a long life to live. You're gonna be okay.
It'll ultimately be up to the courts if they want to proceed with this. Okay. If they want to proceed with this.
You're gonna be fine. You made a big mistake.
I did.
But luckily, that's a big company that can handle it.
Which is true.
Okay. But you're gonna.
But it's like
You're
consequences are
gonna.
consequences.
There's definitely gonna be some consequences for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons up here? Don't.
I'm sorry.
What do you have? What's that?
Just the blade that I use
Okay.
sometimes.
Don't touch it. You're fine. Let's throw on some sweatpants and some socks.
Okay. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh God. I don't remember. Do you have a body cam?
Yes, I do.
Oh Jesus Christ. This is so embarrassing. Is this gonna be published to YouTube?
No.
Thank you.
Not her knowing.
Already filmed this.
Because, yeah, like, a lot of these instances are everywhere, because I feel it is important for the public to at least have visual representation of, like, how some people are in the real world, bro. Because with having this many cameras and it's such a open world in terms of, like, what's going on, especially when it comes to the internet. Yes, people need to be aware of stuff like this. This should not be a secret. Obviously, I'm not talking about this blurred instance. I just mean in general, like people getting caught up in crimes or just doing stuff that they know they shouldn't be doing, just mischievous folks, right? If there's a way to just have people tell on themselves by doing wrong with it also being recorded, because one thing about that camera, the camera's not going to judge. It's nor a positive or negative thing, it just simply exists and will always capture the moment. So if you get caught up being a dumbass or just doing stuff that you literally should have zero thought to have happen, yet they still have, like they happen, I need to personally see some evidence, because like I can't just be around people knowing the technology we have now. I just can't be around anybody and also know that they're doing wrong, but I can't see what type of wrong they're doing. Like, I don't know, I don't want to get too deep. I don't even think that's deep. It's just, that's definitely how I feel about all this, for sure.
Well, I can't promise that, but
Oh God.
just don't. That's not what you need to be focusing on, right?
She just got in trouble for vaping weed in the classroom.
Okay.
You will be staying overnight.
Is this her
Oh
fault?
God.
They're gonna let me know when the bond is too much enough. What's your bail is?
Holy shit. I could have been murdered.
You're not.
Please. I love you.
Breathe.
I'm sorry.
Breathe.
I don't mean to be this way. I really hate myself.
Man, even the mom, bro.
Remember, it's just stuff. Okay.
Breathe.
I really wasn't thinking when I did it, I swear.
Baby, I love you, but you need to breathe, okay? Breathe. It's gonna be okay.
I hope.
I mean,
After all this, I mean. Okay, I'm ready.
this is a lesson learned.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Like, my gosh, bro. You literally went in the Walmart.
Ray, you wanna snap?
It's like she threw a firecracker in there and just tried to bail out. Like, no, bro. All those employees. Like, my whole thing is that, and I feel like I'm a broken record when I say this. Anytime you convenience people, or anytime you inconvenience people, I'm sorry, who have no reason to be bothered, I'll forever have a problem with that, right? Because it's like, your issues should never be anyone else's issues, no matter what it is. Because you are yourself. If people don't know how to like grow and work through their personal traits and their problems to just evidently become better people, what the hell are you talking about? You're about to go and just make it hell on earth for everyone else just because you're upset about things that go on in your life, right? This is just me broadening the subject. It doesn't necessarily have to do with her in this instance, although I'm immediately still attaching that to her. It's like, dude, I don't like when people get caught up in stuff like this. It's like wrong place at the wrong time. That fire could have done tremendous amounts more damage and somebody could have got hurt. Like the mom said, it is a learning lesson. It's a terrible way to learn a lesson. But if it means she will never, ever, 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 ever remotely do anything close like this to again, yeah, she gonna have to go through that.
Snap a couple pictures of the car before you go.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh, it's a nice neighborhood.
Okay, like your mom said.
Do you know?
Detective Bray said, this is stuff, okay?
I know, but
Nobody got hurt.
I'm not
That's-
a bad kid, I swear.
Emma, I know that. I told you that in the house. I know you're not a bad kid.
I'm really
Okay.
grateful that you guys understand. I mean, not that you understand, but that...
Well, no, we're not like it. I don't think you did this because you're a bad person or you wanted to hurt anybody.
I really
It's-
wasn't aware of my
I know.
own movements.
I understand.
Oh,
So here's how it's gonna look in there, okay?
I feel
You're
nauseous.
you're gonna be by yourself. They won't put you in like a big cell with a bunch of people, okay? So they'll get you kind of changed out and everything like that, and you'll be in probably just a
Can you push my glasses up?
you'll just be in kind of like a booking cell by yourself, and then you'll go see the judge tomorrow, okay?
So embarrassed and just shameful. Oh God.
Do you have anything in your pockets at all? Okay, I'm just gonna search real quick.
If I could, I would give you a hug and apologize, but obviously
I
that's bad.
appreciate that, Emma. That's
I'm not-
I
I'm
understand what you're
obviously-
saying. I get
Yes.
it.
Right.
You know how sorry I am, right?
I do. Believe you.
Oh God.
We have a very, very short trip up to the jail, so
So I have your phone, okay? Do I have permission to look through it? Yeah? Will you?
Please don't message anyone.
Oh, absolutely not. We'd never do that.
Is it okay if you unbuckle? If that's allowed.
yeah, I can do that.
Do you happen to have any tissues? If not, that's okay. By the way, I gotta say, you are quite attractive. Sorry,
Girl.
that other guy.
Girl, listen, this is the last thing on planet Earth you need to be thinking about is the fact that that man may or may not be attractive, although you clearly think he's attractive. Do you know where you go? Like, it's like,
Too. Sorry. Oh my God. This is what I mean. I don't think
we
before
know.
doing anything.
I've had a lot weirder stuff said to me from people back there before.
Hello.
Hey, Sparta with one. Turn right here.
Dang, they just showing everything.
You're gonna go right where the blue square is, and then just have a seat right there, okay? Just breathe, Emma. There's nothing in here that's gonna get to you, okay?
Given that the incident could potentially rank among one of the biggest shit shows in history, Emma was charged with felony counts of arson of property, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, criminal damage to property, misdemeanor disorderly conduct, and she was released a few days later on a $5,000 cash bond.
That's it.
Almost a year later, Emma pleaded guilty to 2 felony charges, while the remaining charges were dismissed but read in. According to the AP store manager, the smoke and fire damage resulted in approximately $20,000 in building repairs, around $2 million in cleanup costs, and roughly $8 million in merchandise losses.
Yeah, no, not a dime could have been helping that out. Not, you got bonded out for $5,000, yet this is how much money was added to what she caused, and that's
Ultimately, Emma was sentenced to 8 years of probation with the following conditions: serve 60 days in jail and pay $8,636,797 in restitution. However, if Emma plays her cards right on probation, she will only be required to pay $1 million in restitution by December 2034.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that is outrageous, bro. Yeah, so if you didn't learn anything from this, don't go to Walmart and light stuff on fire. If you find yourself to be really impulsive, make sure you take care of that before you go out in public and have experiences with people who you just might inconvenience. Have you gotten the chance to? That's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know you guys typically like longer videos, and this is why the second channel exists. So make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more and all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.